Jeff Saturday, former All-Pro center, recently got the nod as interim head coach with the Indianapolis Colts, which is one of his former teams. Okay. This hire has really caught a lot of people by surprise, given the fact that Jeff Saturday has no coaching experience whatsoever at the NFL level, the college level. He has coaching experience at the high school level. He was recently on TV talking about the game, but now he's in a locker room as the leader of a team. Okay.
Yep.
Before I throw it to my brother Tim G. Jacob for his thoughts on this hire, first of all, I need y'all to hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing to hit that button. Do that, okay? Make sure you share this to all your people so they too can put it on something. That's first and foremost. Secondly, I just want to say something real quick to Coach Deion Sanders. Coach, this is yet another reason why you stay your ass at Jack State University, Coach. Coach, when you interviewed for those 3 PWI jobs before taking the job at Jack State University, you yourself said you should have got them jobs, Coach. That's what you said now. Remember that? Okay. Coach, they talked about your inexperience. They thought you couldn't do what you're doing right now, Coach.
That's true.
But Jeff Saturday, not only did he get a job, he got a job in the fucking NFL.
League money.
League.
Yep.
These people doubted you, Coach. One of the greatest football players of all time. They doubted that you could coach on the college level. Jeff Saturday said, come on in. Now, Coach, some may say, hey, he ain't good with the ownership in Indy.
Mm-hmm.
Coach, I know you ain't good with the folks at Florida State. Should be, at least.
Yeah.
Now, I would say you did great things at Florida State when you coach. I would say you probably got ties throughout the football world, Coach. You ain't good with some AD somewhere other than Jack State. They should have given you a job.
Yep, that's true.
But they didn't, Coach. We believed in you first. Don't forget that, Coach. You always say, I believe, I believe, I believe. But we believed. Don't forget that, okay? Because you ain't got the complexion for the connection, for the protection. As great as you are, you don't have the complexion for the connection, for the protection, like Jeff Saturday does. Think about that, Coach. We believe. I'm going to throw it to my brother, Tim G. Jacob. T, what were your thoughts on Jeff Saturday getting his job, though?
This is embarrassing in my eyes because I'll be honest with you. This is what Jim Irsay did. He picked up a bag and he put some names in it. He shook that thing like that right there. He reached down in there and he went. Peyton Manning. He working. Ain't got time. Hold up. Edgerrin James. No, he not the right guy.
Too many goals.
Too many goals.
Wrong color too. No, he did hire Tony Dungy. No, I ain't gonna say that. Too many goals though.
You think Dallas Clark available? He was cold.
He would have loved Dallas. He would have loved Dallas now.
Jeff Saturday, my man. That's the guy right there. Call him up. What it take to get him off the L? That's what he did. Hey, man, come on. Like, and even guys on, the networks have had to say that this was a bad hire. Now, I will say this. I'm hoping he's not the long-term guy. I'm hoping he's just here to kind of salvage things until they find the right guy. I do think Frank Reich could have at least gotten out of the door after the season. I think you may put a little pressure on him, maybe make Frank Reich kind of figure out what I'm doing wrong, kind of what am I not doing, which I can tell you right now what he's not doing, and that's they ain't run blocking and they ain't running the ball. But when you got the best running back in the league, quote unquote, Jonathan Taylor has been a disappointment to all my fantasy football leaguers out there. They know. So Jeff Saturday's in a tough spot, but he's trusted by Irsay to right the ship, and I don't know if he particularly will. We all know this was a homer job. This was a homer pick. This was you, my mans from back when. I love what you say on Get Up in the Morning. You inspire me. You talk about the physicality and the things that big men should do up front. And I think they picked him to directly affect the offensive line of the Indianapolis Colts.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it is. I think they're basically looking at it and going, we need better run play. The defense is solid. It could be great if Shaq Leonard was still around, but sound like Shaq Leonard's going to go to the IR. Mm-hmm. He's still having some health issues or whatever, so Shaq's just not there this year. But the Jeff Saturday hire was a homer pick. He could have easily took somebody like John Fox off the staff, made him a head coach. They could have taken Reggie Wayne, made him a head coach. They could have Kevin Mawai, he's offensive line coach, assistant offensive line coach, something like that. Mm-hmm. They could have did that. They could have took Gus Bradley, who's got previous head coaching experience. He's defense coordinator. You know, they could have just done several other different things, but they went with Jeff Saturday. Mm-hmm. Okay. Could it be good? We'll find out Sunday. They got the Raiders. We'll see what the Colts game plan looks like. But they're in a mess right now because you just took on Matt Ryan for a bunch of money. Now you benched him, and now you're going with a young rookie or whatever you want to call him. And I don't know. He did not deserve the job, period. But I think Jim Irsay went with what was comfortable, and he settled upon Jeff Saturday. And I guess I'll be in line for the next job, maybe in Las Vegas. Maybe y'all can catch me at the Vegas Raiders because they probably gonna tuck Josh McDaniels about the door. So y'all look for me in 23 to be heading up the Derek Carr, Devontae Adams experience.
You'll be doing too much betting out there if you
they probably Pete Rose me after it's all said and done. They probably get me. So
did my last thing over. Okay. I made my pitch to Cole Prime. I stand on that.
Right.
But I will say this too. He might do all right at the job. He might.
Man.
He might. T, I'm dissing. Hear me out. T, roommate. Hear me out.
I'm listening.
They say he was a consultant already. So I guess he really did have his eye on the team. If he's giving consultation, I would assume he already knows the lay of the team and stuff like that.
Okay, let me ask this question.
They say he was a paid consultant. Okay.
To who? Who is he consulting?
Now that part, I need to read some more stuff from a beat writer on that.
Okay. Because I guess why I'm asking that because if Frank Reich was needing consultation, he's not your guy. He's not your guy. So who is he consulting? Is he? I mean, like you would think.
You saying basically if they are underperforming. Yeah. And we were already using your consultation.
Right.
Why go ahead and give it to you? Because it seemed like whatever the hell you were advising us to do wasn't working.
I mean, you could look at it that way. I guess what I'm looking at is if Frank Reich was not a head coach before. I mean, he had some OC experience. He was with the Eagles. I think he won a title with the Eagles. He had the Wentz thing. He had the connection with Wentz. That's why they gave him Wentz. Mm-hmm. That didn't work out too great. Yada, yada, yada. But is Frank Reich the one that was needing consultation, or are we saying the Colts culture as a whole? Is he a culture consultant? I guess that's the right word.
I don't know exactly what he was.
I mean, like, what does that job entail, and why don't I have it? I guess is my question.
See there. Now,
I mean, seriously.
but I tell you, okay, I'll mention that because it seems like he should be plugged in, to what's going on if he was advisor. Okay. Next thing is, again, being a football coach is a little different than basketball coach.
Yeah.
Because
so many things.
Unless you trying to be, you got the Sean McVays and guys like that, and your boy, the Shanahan kid. Well, you calling your plays and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But we also know of a model in which the head coach is a CEO.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin doesn't call his plays. Mike Tomlin, you see him over there. Seems like Mike Tomlin just be on the sideline for the most part, but you can assume he does all his work in practice. And we kind of do, we hear that from his players, especially the brother that's on ESPN, the brother that got, the podcast that doing numbers right now, Ryan Clark.
Ryan Clark.
Ryan Clark always talking about what Mike Tomlin was doing, saying to them in practice, stuff like that. And then it seemed like during the game, he let his coaches coach. Well, if Jeff Saturday can set the right tone, can put the right objectives in place for the team, and let his coaches coach and motivate them to do a better job, let them know schematically we ain't doing something right. Because as you just said, and I'm looking at the numbers right now, Jonathan Taylor is making me look good. Because I said, one of the things I said, and I booked it, coming to this season, I said Derrick Henry will take back his rushing crown. I said that. If y'all go back and look at our preview, okay? Now, I got a few things wrong. One being that my Green Bay Packers were going to win the North. I've already had to do a segment on the Los Angeles Lakers. America, don't make me run my blood pressure up talking about them goddamn Green Bay Packers.
You ain't the only one in the boat with that, but okay.
So I was wrong on that. But I did say Tennessee would win the AFC South. Okay.
You did.
And one of the main reasons that Indy is faltering is that while King Henry is up here at 870 yards, Jonathan Taylor is all the way down here with 400 some yards, man.
Yeah. He down there.
This crazy.
It's crazy.
That man got 462 yards. He is behind in the likes of Breece Hall, man.
Breece Hall. We just got
Tony Pollard.
Yeah.
Now, you said Tony Pollard was going to have a better season this year. You know what I'm saying? But you wouldn't have came into the season saying Tony Pollard by this time of the year going to have more yards than Jonathan Taylor. You wasn't going to say that.
No, absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? This bad. Lamar Jackson got more rushing yards than this man.
That's Lamar, though. We talking about that Lamar.
But we coming into the year, shit, Jonathan Taylor was that new hot shit. The Indy offensive line was that hot shit.
It had to be something that has changed philosophically in the room. I don't know if he changed what happened with his staff from the year before to now with Frank Reich, but to me, they have not really trusted running the football. And you just shipped Naheem Hines out the door. You've been playing Deion Jackson and other guys like that. I mean, you just gotta, and maybe Jeff Saturday's job is to go back to that. Maybe Jeff Saturday's like, we're going back to smash mouth football, run it down your face, and turn around and play action and make the right throw. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's what he goes back to. The Raiders better not lose this game. That's all I'm saying. They got them coming up. The Raiders better not lose this game. Not to this group, because this group is in disarray.
Just to wrap it up on Taylor. Okay. Taylor was getting you his rookie year 5 yards a clip.
Yep.
Last year he got you 5.5 a clip. My gosh.
Running it down your throat, man.
This year that is down to 4.3 yards a clip.
Which is still decent.
You can still do something for 4 yards a clip now.
Still decent.
But then, okay, like you said though, commitment to it.
Yep.
See, when it ain't coming just like when it's looking like gas plays or I'm getting half a first down. Oh, okay, it's looking 6.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's easier to commit to it.
Yeah.
But with this, okay, you might end up give it to him once. On average, get to a 2nd and 6.
Yeah.
Get it to him again. You gotta get to a 3rd and 2. But we in a league now, T. Well, a 3rd and 2. A lot of teams, shit, they option the pass that bitch on a 3rd and 2.
They are.
That's not the league we grew up watching.
Right.
But that's where we are.
Yep.
Now, I don't know if that's what, that kind of shit got them into trouble, not really dedicating themselves to that, or the O-line might have a bunch of injuries. I don't know. All I'm saying is maybe they thought bringing in I guess for them, they would call Jeff Saturday a Colts legend.
Mm-hmm.
For that time he put in with, Peyton Manning, who's an offensive lineman.
Yep.
Maybe they're hoping he can get that line going, man. And you got time to still come win the division, possibly, if you can get some help.
Yeah.
Maybe the Titans falter in some play. What are the Titans? How many Titans got over them right now? Titans 5-3.
About 2 games or something.
And Titans 5-3, Colts 3-5. Okay, so they're gonna need some help. But
Yeah.
I mean, shit. It's the NFL. Who knows?
Yeah.
Got an extra game in there.
Yeah, it's just crazy, man. I mean, we'll see tomorrow. I mean, Taylor's questionable, yada yada. He may start. If he does, I expect him to have 20 carries or better, at least 20.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just a bad hire, man. It really is. It's a bad hire.
I said all that. He still went back to.
I just want to go back to that. It's a bad hire. It's a slap in the face of a lot of guys that deserve to have.
Oh, now it is that.
I mean, a Leslie Frazier at Buffalo.
It's definitely that. Now, no, let's not get that twisted.
Yeah,
that man jumped over a bunch of motherfuckers now.
He jumped over everybody.
Okay, I was just trying to say that maybe he still might do a good job. Who knows? But he definitely skipped a bunch of steps that they tell our people. No, you got to do this. You got to do that. You got to check all these boxes. Jeff said, "Fuck all that." Jim Irsay said, "Fuck all that. I want you. I'm gonna get you."
Yep.
So, America, y'all chime in, tell us what y'all think about Jeff Saturday getting the job, and then put it on something.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?